Hi, Kathy Ratliff at Kathy's Corner here. Been gone a while. My mom passed away last April, and the last video I made was in March. So I've been dealing with the things you deal with when someone passes, estate, and things like that. Complicated things. Quite proud of myself, but anyway, past all that. And so now I'm doing this again. And I hope to do it once a month. We'll see. We'll see. If you go to my channel, there's videos about different things. Quilting and cross stitch. This is a Flosstube, so this is about cross stitch. And I have other videos about like gardening and things like that. And I also have a Instagram channel, Kathy's Corner 2020. And you can find all kinds of things there. Family things, crazy things. You know, I'm just kind of goofy. A little ADHD. So first, I want to talk about some fully finishes. Fully finished means that you're completely done with it. You framed it. You've made a pillow out of it. You're just done. So the first one that you saw on the last video that wasn't fully finished is this. This is one of Stacy Nash's Animal Cracker series. Isn't she the cutest thing? Look at her. Look at her. She's so cute. I believe I used the called for colors. I used some antique lace on the side, just some fabric. I had batik fabric on the back. That's Henrietta. And I put her in a bowl with the other ones. That's my plan. I've only made 2 so far, I think. Yes, 2. And this is Bobbin. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He looks way more gold than he is in real life. In real life, he is not quite that gold. So there he is. There's the back. I don't know how I finished him. Did I? No, I stitched. There's a row of stitches on the bottom. I stuffed him and stitched it. Nobody sees the bottom anyway. So that's him. And then I have another finish. I did this in a week. I'm not kidding you. It's called Reindeer Games. There's another one called Reindeer Games that I did as well that are ornaments. But this is Reindeer Games by Lindy Stitches. She's so cute. I don't know the name of her channel, but it's Lindy Stitches. And she is the cutest thing. She's got this curly blonde hair, and she's as energetic as me, so I like that. Isn't that cute? I changed colors because I wanted the reindeer not gray. This is grayish. And did I change anything else? I don't think I changed anything else. So here it is. Let's see. Let's put something behind this. So here it is. I had this fabric from a long time ago. I think I got it at Fat Quarter Shop. It's an online quilting and cross-stitch store. It's probably 18 or 20 count, something in there, which means it's, in my opinion, it is easier to cross stitch. The distance between the threads in this background fabric are larger than what I normally do. So I made the reindeer fawn color. Those are all DMC colors. Real cute. DMC colors are colors that if your grandmother cross stitch or crocheted, she used DMC. They make new colors now. Lots and lots of different kind of everything, variegated things and such. And I use both. So I want to compare this. This is 40 count. It may be 36 count. But just to show you, see the stitches on the dog? Okay, you can see the little squares. See the stitches on the mouse? They're much smaller. So that's the difference between 36 or 40 count and 20 or so. This went very fast. And I had it finished before Christmas, but I didn't frame it. I may make a pillow. I don't know. We'll see. So let's put those away. And I think that's my fully finishes so far. And let's go to what I'm working on right now. I've only been working on one thing all of January. And that's because I've had it an enormous amount of time, but it took me a year. I'm not kidding you. It took me a year to pick the threads. So I started with this. On my last video, I showed you this. I fully finished this. It's in a frame. And I used the red that I used with this. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. And I believe some of the green. Yeah, the green that was on these lighter leaves, I used in this. I believe it's a companion piece to this. It's in the same book called, is it Home for the Holidays? I'm missing the, main page. That was called 'Tis the Season that I just showed you. I think it's Home for the Holidays by Blackbird Designs. Let's pretend like that's the name. And in this same book is Christmas Garden. Well, I love Christmas a lot. And so, excuse me, this is called a sampler. This is going to take a while. So if I'm going to work that hard on it, I want it to be exactly what I want. Because I love Christmas so much, it had to be perfect. Took me a while. So this is what I did. The green, there's only 4 colors in this, but I have chosen to use 2 different colors for the brown baskets. I have 1 red and 1 green and then gold. Here's my red. My red is Silk in Colors. I got it from the Thread Gatherer. It's in the reds. Now, Silk in Colors makes several different kinds of threads. And Silk in Colors SNC is one kind. I don't know where y'all are. You're over here, aren't you? You're over here. SNC is this. I know that because I bought the wrong kind one time. So this is the red. It is variegated. It doesn't look that way on here, but it is variegated. And then the green, I've fallen in love with this green. I'm probably going to have 10 things with this green in it. The green, excuse me. The green, I'm not going to edit my videos anymore. So I'm not stopping. It's called Willow Green, Silk in Colors 047. Now you see how variegated that is. It's lovely because it looks like you're using more than 1 thread. Let me hold this close again, see if you can tell the variegation in there real close. Not really. Now, I haven't ironed it. I've just finished the top half this week. Just finished the top half. So here's the whole thing. I finished the border and the top half. Let me get it really close. Let's see. Let's put something behind it. Okay, so I want to hold it really close and maybe you can see the gold. Like that big snowflake. Right there is the gold thread. And when you see it in person, it is very shiny. I made the deer red as well. But look at that green. Look at that variegation on the green. It is so great. I love it. So my goal is in February to finish this section, and in March to finish this and the garden, the word garden. And it took so long because it was important that I did it right. Now I have learned a skill called this pin stitch, which is a tiny starting stitch that you can take. It doesn't waste a whole lot of thread. And I've been using that on this. And I'm so glad. I watched Nicole Parkman. She is from Britain, I think, Great Britain. And boy, can she stitch. And she teaches a lot on her channel. She's the one who owns Hats, Hands Across the Sea. And she restores old cross stitches from way back and then makes charts from them. And she does a lot of other things too. Where was I going with all that? I don't know, but I want to show you the gold thread. Yes, using gold thread, you can see it like right there. Using gold thread is not easy. Now the browns I'm using, I can't remember what they are, but that's not important. I mean, it's here. There's one of the browns. There's one kind of brown and there's another kind of brown right there. I just wanted it to look really variegated and it didn't, so I used two different browns. This gold is called, that's what it looks like. Yes, it's very shiny. It is called, it's made in Belgium. It's Gutterman W251. W251. It's polyester. It is very, 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 very thin. See, it's very thin and it's very shiny. It is not difficult to work with, but it is different to work with. It's a little slippy slidey. I don't do pin stitches in it. It really can't do that. Don't shy away from trying it though. I tried 3 different golds. I didn't like any of them because a lot of golds are wound in with silk or polyester. This is too. It's just super, super, super thin. And this was the one that I could work with the easiest. So if I ever use gold again, and I will, I'll use this. It's just different to get used to, but not, you know, try new things. Why not? All right, so that's Christmas Garden. Let's set that over here out of the way. And on my channel, I also talk about quilting, and I'm just going to talk about this once. This is a quilt I made last year. I think I've talked about it on my channel. And I've showed it on my Facebook. My Facebook is also called Kathy's Corner 2020, or just Kathy's Corner. I think Kathy's Corner 2020. There's lots of Kathy's Corner, C-A-T-H-Y-S. There's like 5 different Kathy's Corners in the universe. So this is mine. I finished this quilt and gave it to my son and daughter-in-law for Christmas. And here it is. It's called The Mountains Are Calling by One Sister Design. And if you want to see a real picture of it, you can go to my Facebook and look at it, or I'm going to put it on my Instagram today as well. It was made with a kit, so all the fabrics, that it looks exactly like this. And all the fabrics came with the kit. I bought it from One Sister Design, and it was flannel. I had never made a quilt with flannel before. I will never make a quilt with flannel again. If you sew, you know, flannel stretches. It's unpredictable. But I got it done because I like challenges, but no flannel. No more flannel. Or if I do make, look at me. If I do use flannel again, I won't make so many flying geese. Look at all those flying geese. That's them little flyings. That's those things. I have a long arm machine that I quilt with, but I freehand quilted this. Like, it means that there wasn't a computerized design on it. I quilted the mountains with up and downy things like this. I quilted the sky with swirly things. I quilted the trees with kind of uppy downy stuff. So anyway, look, there's a little fox at the very bottom, and it says wonder. So I was really proud of that. I wish I had it to show you, but I don't. This table right here, I have like 50 or 60 bunches of things with numbers on them because I'm making a Christmas quilt for myself. Let's see. Let's find the picture of it, because I'm sure you want to know. What quilt is Kathy making now? Kathy, sorry, I kicked the thing. Kathy is making this quilt. This quilt right here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to just put it on my couch at Christmas time. I love Christmas, and I usually make quilts for other people, and this one's for me. I have made myself quilts before. Does it have a name on it? Sew and Quilt by LaVon Jackson. And if memory serves me right, it's a free pattern. LaVon Jackson Sew and Quilt. Like, there you go. Sew and Quilt. Free pattern, I think. All right, what else am I going to show you? Now I'm going to show you my plans. I've showed this to you before. Oh boy, that's a really crinkly piece of paper. This is a purse kit. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a purse kit, and I'll show you. Where's the picture of it? Here it is. It's by Handcraft. It's called Sentimental Girl. And there she is. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. So that's one of my plans for maybe March. And then I also have, I bought this. It's called Happy Stitching, or that's just what they say. NNKBV. This is not it. This is the Netherlands. Where did I get this? You know, the ladies from the Netherlands that know Pam and stuff. Well, I'll just show you this. What does it say? Okay, anyway. I got this, believe it or not, from them because they're not American. But I'm going to do all of these for the 250th anniversary of our country. So I'm going to do all those this year. They won't take that long. I may put them all on one. Who knows? Who knows? I can almost see a patriotic quilt in there. Don't bite off more than you can chew, Kathy. Let's see. Here are some more animal crackers. You can tell I like them because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more animal crackers. This is Kitty Cat. What's her name? Clementine. This is Theodore. He's the boy kitty cat. They're all the same size as the chicken I showed earlier. This is Monroe. Monroe the mouse. And this is another chicken. Her name is Jenny. And one more. This is Lily. My granddaughter's name is Lily. There's Lily. Look at her. She's so cute. She's a frog. Let me tell you, that ain't no small amount of stitching there. These animal crackers are almost fully covered. Almost. Lila's Studio had a freebie. I'll just show it to you real quick. You're not supposed to show patterns online that you paid for, because people can copy them. This was a freebie at Lila Studio 2024. It's a chicken. It's a chicken with a flag. So if I do all those other ones, then I'll get to that one. And then these are two bigger ones that I want to start this year. I won't finish, but I want to start. And this is Redbird Sampler. Lots of people have done this by Brenda Gervais. It's just beautiful, and those are the colors in my house. In fact, I just bought red curtains this week for my front room. So I'd like to start that this year. And My Heart is Fed with Needle and Thread. This is by Teresa Kogut. That's really cute. And so instead of putting that in there, I'll put CR, or I'll put a little mouse. Something like that. I'll get that little mouse that was underneath the deer and put him in that little thing. It's cute. Oh, look, there's a cat in there too. There's a cat, so there's a cat right there, so I think I'm gonna put a mouse right there. Well, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I hope you've been well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, a great week, a great life. And I'll see you next time, hopefully in February. Bye.